Oh, and they're off.
Yeah.
Oh, Settbooster, I think he might be on in-game time.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Let's see if we can get a fix on it. We'll see the
well,
next quit out, I guess.
both out of the asylum.
Ooh.
So yeah, the most of the early game here should be pretty much identical, I should think, at least for the asylum part, considering they're both going for Hunter, both going for Master Key.
Yeah, we'll see a really identical route, basically, until the owners fight.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
really similar. So not much to say for the tutorial
I'll
area.
at the beginning.
Yeah, you will
It's pretty
see
straightforward.
those runners come back to this area later on to beat another boss.
Yeah.
But for now, they're just getting the starting equipment, shield, sword, and the bow as well.
Yeah, the bow for that's going to be for the move swap glitch later on, which I'll give a brief rundown. Essentially, the way that works is it lets you use the move set of one weapon for the running and rolling attacks, while using the damage of another weapon. So in this, they use the Dragon Tooth, which is of course a very huge dragon's tooth, and with the Rapier or Estoc or Mail Breaker moveset, which has the running attack of hitting twice, which you can imagine is quite busted when you're just stabbing twice with a Dragon Tooth.
Yeah, so basically
Pretty good holo RNG from Komny there. Just got right past him there.
Settbooster gets alright,
Wow,
he
same
gets
with
really good
Settbooster.
anti-tur. That's good.
Both really good starts.
It can be quite unfortunate if people get really bad RNG at Asylum.
Yeah, and you can.
Can die to
the
this
holo. Alright, Komny's gonna leave first. Oh. Settbooster got hit. That's alright. Silent Demon does no damage, thankfully.
And Settbooster finished here now with the Asylum. So now they're gonna travel to Lordaeron, the main area of the game. Well, where basically everything else is, besides the DLC.
I'm noticing them doing some muscle memory for if you were doing your own in-game time runs. Settbooster almost quit out at the door there, which is something you don't do when in a regular run, but it's a bit different here because you got to focus on real time. So
yeah, that's a huge difference. Mainly for routes that do the early Learned Bug part. Because if you go to Learned Bug with like nothing to kill the things, the enemies with, and your normal health, you're gonna want to quit out a lot, because quitting out will reset the enemy aggro and positioning.
yeah, that's right.
Settbooster is gonna do early Learned Bug actually to grab the Mail Breaker and free Merchant down there.
Oh no, he just bought the... Oh, Komny bought the Rapier, he's doing the regular route, but Settbooster probably... Yeah, we'll see, he's probably going to visit low Underberg.
Now let's see if we're actually gonna do the Merchant Snipe here with regular firebombs.
How many does that take? I don't actually know.
3 firebombs. In that case. Okay.
Oh, he's not going to go for it.
Maybe. Quits out for the Hellkite there.
Quit out on the Hellkite, that's a strange one. That's alright.
Alright, he's gonna go for the snipe. With a bow
Komny
setup
grabbing
here.
his
Interesting.
Fireball. Oh, he's going for it. Alright, see.
So he has to aim the last one a little bit higher, because the merchant will actually start to go towards him. Which, due to the position of the merchant, is first go away.
Yeah, that's right. The firebombs cause him to recoil a bit. The merchant moves a bit, so you've got to start repositioning.
And
but unfortunately, he missed the...
To do the learn escape here, yeah. Where you jump down to the area below. Somewhat precise. But it is manageable. Let's hope he gets it a second time. Basically want to go up on the stairs and then jump over the railing. If you do it the correct way, you're gonna get over there.
And Komny's at Taurus now, so this should go down pretty quickly using the gold pine resin.
Basically, he will like dodge 2 attacks and then he'll stagger him and can finish him off pretty easily.
Yeah, and there we go. Settbooster made the skip. Now he's in lower under Berg. That's a pretty good sequence break. There's actually a lot of ways of getting down there unintentionally.
Yeah, like
a lot of gravity skips you can do.
Okay, Komny, no trouble with the turtle demon here. And we'll now go on to try and cut the tail of the Hellcat Drake that will appear now and set to bridge on fire.
And this is the point where he had some difficulty in the last run he did, with the Hellcat Drake not doing what he wants. So hopefully he gets the right setup here.
So waiting for the fire to disappear so he can go out there. Now he's gonna shoot a Drake. Drake comes down. And now he has some time to cut a tail with 3 hits. Yeah, and he's done. Already a way better start than last time for Komny here.
Yeah, this is looking really strong for Komny. And Settbooster, he's almost out of his way, getting out of Lorandenberg. He's just freed Griggs, give him sorcery. The dogs can be kind of annoying here, but thankfully there's no memes today. Oh, wait, hang on, he's staying still. What? Something's happening.
Might have control issues there for a little bit.
Yeah, a bit risky there.
He's gonna quit out here again to lose aggro of the dogs. So, as mentioned, Lorandenberg is really heavy on your RTA because you have to do a lot of crit there if you don't want to get killed.
Yeah, it's way less punishing when you're running against in-game time.
Komny gonna rest at the undead parish bonfire and then make his way to gargoyles. I guess that's gonna be the first difference in, like, big difference in fights that Settbooster will have. A move swap Drake's out for the fight if everything goes right, while Komny will fight with the normal moveset.
Oh, I think he's picking up the red Tearstone ring first.
Yeah, might actually be. Looks like it. So the red Tearstone ring, I guess we will refer to as RTSR from now on, because it's shorter. Basically a ring that boosts your HP by a lot if you're below 20% health. So you'll see both runners depleting their health on purpose during the run in order to get that damage boost.
Yeah, it's a great item for speedrunning because it really rewards good play. So you're not allowed to take a single hit when you're using RTSR because most of the time you're just going to die. But the damage output you get is pretty insane. And that combined with the move swap glitch, you can get some good damage. Oh, and Komny missing the jump down there.
You can land on a little boulder there, and then you can survive that. It's a little bit faster.
Yeah, it's a little bit precise.
Now we're gonna see Settbooster trying the tail cut on his right side of the screen. He gets hit by the fire here.
It's alright. Now it's important to note that, like, even though it looks like Settbooster's really far behind, he isn't, because he visited Lorandenberg first, giving him sorcery, which will give him some time saves later on. So it's all a bit of a trade-off.
And gets a tail cut as well. That should be no problem for him. And he's out of the danger zone.
Yeah.
So let's see if Komny goes for the jump again. I think he's gonna go for the safe way around now.
Yeah, he's going for the safe route. And that's understandable. You don't want to stuff it up twice in a row.
Alright. He started with Hunter, so he doesn't have to pick up the bow there. I'm now gonna pick up the Cross Crest Shield. It's
very good shield. It increases your stamina regen. So overall, over the course of the whole run, you can run a little bit faster because you spend less downtime waiting for your stamina to regenerate. And also in some fights, you can have it equipped and it's useful for, you know, being able to attack more quickly.
So Komny quitting out here to get the elevator on top. So basically you have to activate an elevator if you quit out and load back in. It will spawn at the position you send it to. So this time, so Komny send it from the bottom to the top. Alright, English is hard sometimes.
He's running through the Valley of Drakes now. He's gonna run past these guys, avoid the lightning, and get the red Tearstone ring.
So meanwhile, Settbooster will do that after fighting the gargoyles, so he is making his way to the gargoyle fight now.
Yeah. It's kind of an interesting strategy going for the red Tearstone ring first. I think most people don't do that.
Yeah. Oh, and
But it helps, getting more damage on gargoyles.
the reason why most people usually don't do that is because they want to spend all the souls from Asylum Terrorists in level ups, and then spend the souls of the gargoyles to buy stuff from the blacksmith, which is a little bit faster.
Yeah.
But
Alright, now Komny's also off to gargoyles.
oh
no, Komny's gonna do Sen's Gate Skip.
gargoyles.
So what he's doing here is he's getting the bow out and he's firing at a hollow up there to aggro him. And he's going to do a unique thing here where he parries him on stairs and does a riposte, and for a moment his hand sort of steps into a death cam. And this sort of temporarily changes the way the camera works and the way the game loads. So that from here, the Sen's Gate isn't actually loaded. But if you go there, it starts to load. But when you're in a death cam, that stops that from happening. And so he can now just run over there, the gate won't be loaded, and he'll just go straight into Sen's.
And he got the death cam pretty easily.
Yep. Meanwhile, Settbooster taking out the gargoyles.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. It's getting a bit of a weird position here, the two.
One of them is really low, so it should die in one. And okay,
going for the quit
out there. Fair enough.
Yeah.
So with a good opening, and if you're hitting your attacks right, you should be able to kill the first gargoyle before the second one appears. I think he just missed it. Like quite a little bit of HP. Yeah, now he got it.
Made it
first gargoyle that before the second appeared.
Definitely makes it a lot easier fighting one at a time. Especially phase 2 where he normally does the fire here, which is quite easy to avoid when there's only one of them. Meanwhile, in Sen's Fortress. Now, Sen's Fortress is a pretty scary place for casual players, but in a speed run, it's actually quite cozy, to be honest. It's it's quite consistent in terms of, because you know exactly how to pendulum swing, how he throws that lightning there, and it's pretty comfy.
Yeah, not really much you have to look out for, because everything's really like on a cycle, and that's the same every time.
Yeah. And looks quite satisfying, looks like he's narrowly avoiding these things, but he knows what he's doing.
Settbooster is gonna ring the first Bell of Awakening here. There are 2 of those bells in the game, and you have to ring both of them for an NPC called Fremd to appear, which is who you need to do the 20 storage glitch.
And also is the conventional way of getting into Sen's Fortress without a glitch.
Oh, Settbooster failed out his outside up there. It's gonna go for a second try at a arrow trap.
Yeah.
And now he got it.
Komny got the hit.
And that started his outside up. We talked about deplete your HP on purpose to deal more damage. Yeah, Settbooster is gonna do the same that Komny did earlier. Going down the Dark Root Battalion, picking up the Quasquest Shield, going to Well of Drakes and picking up the Red Tearstone Ring.
So Iron Golem coming up for Komny. With the Drake Sword, it's not actually too bad, especially with Red Tearstone Ring. So we'll see that happen pretty soon.
Yeah, the Iron Golem actually has a really cool mechanic where you can stagger him if you hit him below his knees by dealing, I think it's 400 damage below the knees, and if you deal another 200 he will fall over. So what Komny is gonna try to do is to let the Iron Golem fall off the platform, so he doesn't have to deplete the whole HP, but let it fall, let gravity do the rest, basically.
Yeah. He's got to make sure to get the timing right so that when he staggers, he's sort of perpendicular to the edge so that he can fall off when he's sitting in. I think this will work. It looks close.
Yeah, it worked.
Nice.
Oh, that giant is throwing exploding boulders, so you want to wait a bit.
Yeah, didn't get a good cycle there.
Yeah, if you
Sometimes
get
you
a
can just
perfect cycle, you can just fringe after.
Yeah, you can just run straight for it.
Oh, got an unlonded jump. Settbooster now and made it through the Valley of Drakes. And it's gonna pick up charges R. Then he's gonna do basically the same that Komny did. Sense Gate Skip, Sense Fortress, and Iron Golem.
Right. I don't know Settbooster's route too well, but pretty cool. So Komny gonna sit here at the Analondo bonfire. It's a useful warp point later on.
Yeah, he's also gonna level up enough strength to two-hand the Dragon Tooth for his upcoming fight against Ornstein and Smough. Well, he doesn't really need to do that at this bonfire in a race because he's probably gonna take the bonfire for honest. But
I'd be really surprised if he doesn't get that bonfire. It's
in a
not
real
too
run
much out of the way.
where you want to go for good times, you will skip the bonfire, so you have to load up there.
Yeah. Toggle escaping the jumps there, so he falls and doesn't roll. Oh. Settbooster having a bit of trouble. He's almost got it. There we go. Oh, CV. Yeah, okay. Works out.
With the fist, it can happen that you go backwards too much during the riposte and actually touch the kill box that is next to the death cam trigger. And that will instantly kill you. But both of them got it just fine.
The now one thing to note is that the controls in Death Cam, the Settbooster is having a bit of trouble navigating, are quite messed up. The best way of doing it is actually to use keyboard inputs to actually hold down W and sort of tilt with A and D, sort of like tank controls to pivot your character around. And it can be quite difficult to get used to at first, and a lot of people try to do it on a controller, and you can do it, but it's not easy.
Definitely not. Well, that's one of the parts where the keyboard definitely helps you. Oh, Komny getting hit by the gargoyle here. Shouldn't pose that much of a threat to him.
Yeah, I wonder if he's going to heal up here. Probably a smart thing to do.
He will heal up before the rafters.
The lightning spears when they come up, they can catch you off guard a bit.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky. If you can handle your
lightning spears, sorry.
Okay, he's gonna quit out here to get the gargoyle back to place. Settbooster on the other side will actually break the wall here with the Drake Sword R2 that sends out Shockwave to free Logan, which is another sorcery merchant to get a few spells from later on.
Now it looks a bit weird that happens like that. Or what's supposed to happen is later on up in Sen's Fortress you move a contraption which makes a boulder roll down there and break the wall. But because of the way it's programmed, you can just sort of do that and it sort of works.
Yeah, you can also aggro the Snake Man in front of it, which will now lean against a non-existing wall, by the way. And he has some attacks he can break the wall too. But obviously with the Drake Sword it's just much more manageable.
So the archer here, let's see if he gets a good attack. Oh, he did, but he didn't fall off. It's kind of a... It's going for the riposte.
Throwing off? Yeah, it works.
It worked.
So he actually had a Drake Sword there, which could have been using to knock him down too, with the same attack that's used to break the wall. Well, I guess that works too. And now he's gonna take the bonfire we talked about.
Yeah, he's taking the bonfire. Yeah, I don't think many people are going to be missing that one. Yeah, it's pretty inexpensive time-wise. And it's easy to get messed up by ONS.
Yeah, that's true. Honest is always a make or break point of a run. Komny gonna go through the invisible wall here. Taunt as Chimney.
And pick up the Dragon Tooth.
Yeah. Pick up the
This
main
is the main
weapon.
He'll be using this basically the whole run. And it's nice doing the Dark Sign out of there, or the Homeward Bone. Because it's faster than running back normally if you've taken that bonfire. That's a neat little strategy you can do only if you do take that Peach bonfire.
So yeah, gonna take a hit from the Silver Knight again to set up the RSR.
Yeah, so it'll take full damage for the rest of the way. So Settbooster's up coming to Iron Golem. He's going to try and do the same thing Komny did with the stagger, get him to fall off.
Guess he's gonna use the crossbow archer to set up RSR here. Because he's still at full health.
Yeah, he doesn't have RTSR, does he? We'll see.
Oh, it's gonna be tricky for Komny. I guess he should quit out here. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna quit out
there.
there.
Because that giant down there will kill him. And now Settbooster has RTSR too.
Now, quitting out outside the fog gate can actually mess with the Ornstein's initial charge attack a bit. Oh, yeah, unfortunately he got an alright opening there. This is pretty good. So you'll try to hit him twice before Smoke shovels him.
Really, yeah, that was really ballsy there and didn't pay off in the end.
Didn't pay off. And that's why you go for the safety bonfire.
Yeah, that fight can end really fast in both directions, basically. The really tricky part's only the first phase, so as soon as Ornstein's down and you survive Smoke, the second half of the fight is not gonna be a problem.
You can basically just stun lock Smo sort of indefinitely if you time it right. So he can't really do anything, he just sort of dies. And the main thing to focus on is positioning there. So to make sure you end up at the right elevator, because the left elevator actually goes faster than the right one. So if you can make sure you kill Smo from the left side, you actually save a bit of time now.
Not RTSR for Komny here.
Missed the RTSR. Smart quit out there, because, you know, the Guardians there can sort of aggro on you and get a bit tricky.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it would have been... or it still doesn't get RTSR. At that point, I guess you just go for full health, non-RTSR honest.
Ooh, yeah. Oh man.
Well, let's hope he doesn't get hit through the fog wall by the giant that's coming up behind him. That can happen.
But it didn't, that's good.
Yep. Just fine.
Okay. Good dodge, good opener. So it's going to take 3 hits instead of 2, but that's not too bad. Smo seems to be doing some really good stuff here. He's doing a jump attack there.
Over. Second attack
missed
misses.
One of the...
Yeah, Ornstein's really tricky to hit sometimes. Luckily
hit
for
by
life,
Smo,
so
but
you
it
can
doesn't matter.
survive that. Yeah.
He's going to heal up just for safety, but we'll see how this goes.
I'm not even sure that does anything in the second phase.
Yeah, you probably don't need to heal that, because Super Smo, I think he basically just one-shots you anyway, if you do get hit. But you basically don't because of the stun lock. See there, he tried to do one of the jump and slam on the ground attacks, but he just got staggered, so... Yeah.
For the first attack, you can always use a pillar between you and Snow.
Yeah, that's right.
Bait out the first attack.
That's Owen is down.
Safe.
He's gonna miss the elevator here, but that's not too bad.
Now he's gonna kill Queen Aware by shooting her with an arrow. To get a Lord Vessel. Which is a...
Yeah, and he's stunned with the Drake Sword, so he's dropping that there. It's all Dragon Tooth from here on out. So meanwhile, Settbooster, he's just gotten past the rafters. He's about to turn the mechanism to City 3 Analondo. Soon he'll have the same fight coming up. We'll see how he does.
Yeah, Komny gonna use the bone before the cutscene appears, because that prompt appearing after cutscene will cost you quite some time.
Yeah, it's a long cutscene of Gwendolyn just sort of being like, "You tarnisheth the godmother's image," and whatnot.
Yeah, and after all he gets the prompt, you acquire the Lord Vessel and you can warp now, which you will do right now.
And that's the benefit of doing this early.
But during the prompt you can't use items, so you kind of have to use the bone before you get a cutscene. But not not too early, because then you can bone out too early and have to walk there again.
Yeah.
So Komny buying the weapon smith box and 999 arrows, again for the quantity storage glitch, and we ported it
he hasn't actually done gargoyles yet, has he?
Yeah, he's gonna do gargoyles now, I guess. That's why he walked to Firelink and then to Parish. So when he bounces back from gargoyles, he's gonna end up at Firelink and go for the Krillak boss fight.
Yeah.
Which is guarding the second Bell of Awakening. Settbooster actually picked up the bonfire before Quindlin here. I guess for walking purposes.
That's an interesting one, kinda cool. So yeah, Komny's going for gargoyles now.
Yeah,
bit of a
be
different
way
water
easier
than normal,
fight.
Yeah, it should be easier. Let's see if he move swaps off the ladder.
Yeah, Settbooster taking one of those lightning spears we talked about in the back here.
Yeah. The main way to avoid that is actually a sound cue. That's the way most people do it. You sort of listen out for that.
Some people
You
also...
sort of...
nice. Now he dodged it. That was nice.
That was a good dodge.
Yeah. Some people also turn the camera backwards, but it's a little bit awkward.
Yes, I've seen that too.
With.
But then your back's to the archers, so it's a lose-lose.
Yeah.
So you see the gargoyles go down really quickly if you have the dragons. It's barely a fight now.
Well, yeah. As you can see, just one-shotting the second gargoyle. Dropping the pink helmet. I'm somewhat disappointed, but okay.
Yep, so he's off to ring that bell. And Settbooster is now entering Anolondo.
Yeah, it's gonna take the bonfire tour, of course.
Yep.
Honest, it's just... Basically you never get 100% consistent at it, just very consistent. So I guess everyone in this tournament will take that bonfire. And Komny is now gonna bound back to Firelink and go for the Krillak boss fight. Where's the bonfire again?
I mean, guess he just needed a rest.
He's gonna kick down Lautrec here, the NPC.
So this is a very cheesy way of killing Lautrec.
Yeah.
Rather than fight him properly or invade him in Anolondo in that epic confrontation, you can just kick him off Firelink and that sort of deals with him.
Yeah, also interesting on Settbooster's side, picking up the Havel's armor there for tricky fights.
I didn't notice that.
Nitro, for example.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to see.
He also uses it sometimes as a backup if move swap doesn't work. Let's see if he gets it out.
And he didn't bone back after collecting it like Komny did, which saves a bit of time, but it doesn't matter. He's trying to move swap here, which is kind of interesting.
Doesn't quite get it yet. On the other side, Komny... Oh, now I got it. Komny going through the other side of the Valley of Drakes we saw earlier.
So this is sort of the back door into Blighttown.
Yeah, it skips the whole running around.
Oh, we got backstabbed.
That's a decent Artisar setup, actually.
Yeah, it's a good Artisar setup.
Shouldn't take any fall damage from here on.
You take a little bit, but too much. Let's see if Komny goes for any of those plunges.
I don't think so. Just gonna go for another drop down. I mean, it's still cool to see the
just
drop.
Just the standard way. Yeah, the drop is very cool. It looks like you shouldn't be able to survive that, but you can. It just works out right. So here comes Settbooster heading towards ONS. Good old ONS.
Komny is gonna pick up a Dragon Scale here, which is the item needed to upgrade the Dragon Tooth. Which he will duplicate later on at front with the quantity storage glitch. And I guess after on the side of Settbooster here. Appears to be quite interesting right now. I guess we can explain that. No, Ornstein really doesn't do anything right now. Just walks around.
This is a bit of a scary ONS fight going on here.
Yeah.
So he needs to position himself in such a way to sort of bait out an attack from Smo while getting an attack in on Ornstein. There's a bit of a finesse to it. Oh, good. He got a charge there, which is... Oh, he's not going for it, though. Okay.
It's a bit scary fight, because you're mid-rolling in this fight.
Yeah.
It's never a good thing.
And he can't take any hits. He's going to go for it here.
No, he's going for it. Sadly got punished for it. So, while Komny is making his way to Krolak and Settbooster to Ornstein too, I guess we can explain the Quenty storage glitch as far as we can.
Sure. One of these storage glitch, that's a pretty interesting one. It's a relatively new glitch. I think it was found around December last year. So not that long ago. And basically, the way it works is it lets you underflow items and sort of turn one dragon scale into 99 of them. So the way it does that is you sell more than one dragon scale to friend, or you get them to eat that many. And because you only have one, it sort of wraps under, and you get 99, which is the max quantity, which you can then use to get the maximum amount of upgrades on the Dragon Tooth.
Yeah, with similar array, you can also sell 99 of one soul instead of only one. So that will give you 10 million souls instead of 8,000, and yeah, that's pretty practical.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool glitch. So Quailag's almost down. One more running attack. There it is.
Yeah, that was there. Now again a bit of trouble here.
ONS added again.
Yeah, that will put him behind a little bit.
Well, I mean, third time's the charm.
Well, let's hope so, at least.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Komny ringing the second bell here, so that Fremd will now appear on the Firelink Shrine. Settbooster doesn't really want to break the moves up here, so...
Yeah, he's just leaving it on.
Interesting at his other setups here with the Silver Knight, but it works out.
Yeah, if you're not confident with getting the move swap consistently, it's definitely better to just keep it equipped like that. You do run a bit slower, but it's not the worst.
Yeah, Komny putting the Dragon Scale in the bottomless box here, which is needed.
So check out some weird menuing that's about to happen here.
And now we will see, first he will place a Lord Vessel to make Fremd friendly. So he's a merchant. And then he will sell the stuff to him, which actually duplicates. Oh.
Yeah, I saw that coming. There's the Guardian.
Okay. He got hit
behind
through
the fog
Guardian. Yeah, as if two enemies aren't enough, sometimes you just have three there.
ONS and +1.
Yeah, that is unfortunate. Oh.
So here's the glitch happening on Komny's side right now.
Yeah, I think he put fire bombs in the bottomless box. Not sure if it did.
So you see, he looks at the 99 arrows there first. 10-0. My apologies. So he looks at the 99 arrows there, so that the game sort of says, all right, the last thing I've looked at is a prompt which says 999 items. He then uses some tricky menuing to skip that and make it so the 999 appears when he sells the Dragon Scales. And as I said earlier, it underflows that and gives him the maximum amount of Dragon Scales.
Yeah, now he sold the Krolak Soul 999 times, and it's quite a lot of souls. She will now use
his ONS fights.
A lot. Yeah, Settbooster went on to a non-RS fight.
But Komny's got all the souls in the world now.
Yeah, he's just gonna level up a ton, basically. So, getting the 10 attunement so I can get Hidden Body later on in the DLC. And obviously, that's why the route is called Dragon Tooth +5. It's gonna upgrade the Dragon Tooth to +5.
Yep, and he's gonna use that for the whole game. Move swap with the Rapier.
Yeah. So let's hope Settbooster gets their fight soon, before it gets on his mental state.
Yeah. It can be quite frustrating dying to the same boss over and over again. I really hope he makes it this time. So now Komny's going to take out Ceaseless Discharge.
Yeah, that's really another really comfy thing about GT+5, that you have a lot of throwing knives too. Because in other melee routes you sometimes have to shoot Ceaseless with a bow to aggro him and then move up in the fight. But here he just will throw a throwing knife at his face while already moves up.
Yeah.
So he doesn't have that manliness test, as it's called.
Yeah, so here we go. Knife thrown. Already move swapped. Comfy.
Ah, Settbooster getting a bit risky here. Really wants that fight gun now. Yeah, that very fast rave of Komny there has its reasons, because the hitboxes on it boss are interesting to say the least. You really want to strafe super far.
Definitely. That's Ceaseless down for Komny. Where does he head now? Does he do the Fire Sage elevator plunge now?
Most likely, yeah.
So this is a very cool looking skin. It's very easy to pull off, but you'll see what I mean. So basically he quits out here on the edge of the elevator, and what happens is when you load in, the elevator takes a bit more time to load in than the rest of the area around you. And also every time you quit out, you move a little further back. So by quitting out a few times, what ends up happening is you eventually clip through the elevator and start falling towards where the Fire Sage, the Demon Fire Sage would be. And you can just plunge him. And with a plunge attack, he then fall off safely, and you can just take him out, and his AI is disabled. Which is quite nice. Settbooster, he's died to ONS again, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's getting really greedy right now.
He's getting some, yeah. It's quite unfortunate.
Let's hope he...
Hopefully he gets out of this pretty soon. All our fingers are crossed. Bless RNG.
Yeah, Komny just running from one boss to the other now, because, well, Demon Ruins and Lost Asif are well-designed areas, so...
It's got a safety bonfire here.
Yeah, it's just gonna get to the next boss already. The Centipede Demon. It's an interesting fight, because most of the arena will actually be full of lava. He will maybe use the lava to set up this, let's see.
Boosted down again.
It's unfortunate.
As for Komny,
he chose to not fight him in outside range.
That's a safe hedge to make. Hedge bet.
Yeah, you can quite easily miss those legs and move swap around him into lava. So having some health isn't that bad here. Now the boss will drop a ring that greatly reduces lava damage, so you can walk through.
So Settbooster is sort of chilling on the main menu here. Not sure if he's gonna keep going. Nice. Okay. Just taking a quick breather. Good on him.
Definitely makes sense.
But he's persevering. He's got to make it pretty soon.
Right, we could also mention the ring, the Lord Trick, the NPC kicked down a cliff dropped.
Oh yeah, the Ring of Favorite.
Yeah, that's a really cool ring. It boosts your HP, stamina, and equip load by 20%. However, once you remove it, it will break forever and you cannot re-equip it.
So it's a pretty busted ring, and you want to have it equipped as long as you can.
So basically, Komny is gonna have it equipped for the rest of the run until he has to unequip it for the Four Kings fight.
You almost got a really good triple attack on Ornstein there, but he missed the third running attack. But he's very close now. He's going to go for it. It's Ornstein dead. Smoke missing. This is looking good. This is looking good.
Looking good. Okay, let's...
That's the hardest part down. Oh, here comes the shovel. Pretty long one, but it's going to miss.
And I should be able to just jump back.
Oops,
That's
shovel.
one way to break the permastun. The only one.
Now, thankfully, the giant Smo tends to have shorter range shovels, so he won't just charge you forever and kill you.
The shovel here. That was really good.
Yeah, that was really good. Oh, almost down.
And
he's
honest down. Good job.
Nice.
Big in the game.
Progression. Stuck through it. And now here we are with Komny at the Bed of Chaos. Now this boss to beat normally is kind of a pain. You gotta avoid being swept off into holes and dying. But thankfully, in speedruns, you have something we call Toki bombs, which lets you just aim a bow in a certain location and throw 2 firebombs, and well, you just take out the Bed of Chaos straight away.
Yeah, so how it normally works. There are 2 orbs left and right, generating the shield for the middle. Oh, actually getting hit here.
Ooh, you got hit by the tree. That can happen sometimes. I've had that happen. It's when you're a bit too far back when he's doing that initial sweep.
So he's gonna take out his orbs, as already said, with the firebombs. Then he can go for the middle, kill the boss in 1 hit.
So he's aiming those bombs. Both of them land.
That worked out.
Now he just rolls through here.
So the boss can revenge himself in that by casting a Pyromancy Firestorm. I don't think, yeah, he doesn't. And
no Firestorm.
With his HP, he should survive 1 Firestorm too.
Komny's doing pretty well. He's
lots of.
Yeah.
Yeah, only 1 left owner so far, if I remember correctly.
I think so. So Settbooster's heading off to the Quailag, I think?
Yeah. Going for the Quantity Storage Glitch setup now. Kicking down Lordrick, but not picking up the RSR here.
Yeah, guess he doesn't need it. Or the, sorry, Favor Protection.
Oh yeah, we call it Ring Favoring because, well, favor and protection. Yeah, I guess that should be explained.
The ring of, yeah.
Really weird. Yeah. Yeah, and Settbooster actually gonna sell 2 souls to Friend because his level ups are too much for just 1. He'll actually level up to level 199 right away.
There's all those souls in the corner.
Confidence in the rest of the route.
So Komny's on the way to Sif now.
We'll
see if Settbooster does any plunge. And do some plunges? No, probably not.
Probably not.
I don't think many people are going for the
do
plunges.
full control crit out here.
True, just full control. It's very nice.
Yeah, so full control crit out. Fall control is a spell that negates your fall damage if it isn't lethal. And if it is lethal, you take longer to die because the game does that check basically. And luckily for us, the game stores your location before it checks if you're dead. So if you crit out fast enough, you're gonna respawn where you would have died normally. And that way you can just fall down a whole lot.
It's a very useful glitch for getting around quickly. A lot of skips use full control. There's a lot of good reasons to pick up sorcery. Just for full control, basically.
Yeah, that was equipping you a lot of stuff to because fall damage is percentage based and based on the equip level here. So he's just equipped a lot of stuff here to weigh enough.
Check out that plunge.
Yeah, and
so Komny is gonna plunge. So the plunges, I'm not actually fully sure why they work, but the execution of it, what it does is you basically plunge a ledge, well, do a plunge attack, and that somehow interrupts sort of your regular animations, and you're able to roll mid-air before you hit the ground. And by doing that, you can just iframe the full damage.
Yeah, it's really weird. Depending on...
It's very cool.
There are a bunch of different plunges. Most of them are not really useful for speedruns, but there are really a whole lot of them, and sort of depends how easy it is on the weapon you do it with, and also just the location you do it in. So the longer your plunging animation is, the easier it is, basically. So a non-move swap Dragon Tooth does for a really easy plunge there.
And that's Quaylag down for Settbooster.
Yeah, Settbooster to ring, well, will ring second level awakening and do a 20 storage now.
So now he's got access to Framped.
Yeah, Komny on the side freed Dusk out of the Golden Golem that only appears if you kill the Hydra. That's the only reason why you kill the Hydra, really.
Yeah, freeing Dusk is part of a convoluted set of steps required to access the DLC. It's really not intuitive. Basically, you got to take out Hydra, you got to free Princess Dusk from a golem that she's trapped inside, and then you got to kill another golem in the Duke's Archives, which drops a broken pendant, and then when you go back to where Dusk was, you get pulled into the DLC. Logic.
Yeah, very intuitive.
Yeah. Oh, so Komny missed the bit of the skip to, over the railing to get the stone armor, so you have to go all the way around. That's not too bad.
Well,
he's being chased by a bandit too.
Most likely, yeah, he will crit out here to get rid of the bandits. So Settbooster, learning mastery, yeah, hurrah! And now he's gonna buy 999 arrows and the Crest of a Taurus. Crest mainly to open a door between the bonfire and Civ and Hydra in the Darkwood Garden. Well, mainly just for that. It's not really any other usage. And coming up to Civ now. Chose us to not get in Artist R range here, which makes sense in a D+5 road. So it just changed from 2 attacks to 3.
And especially in a tournament setup.
Yeah.
You're less inclined to go for risky things.
Oh. It still have to Dragon to equip, so almost obviously didn't work here. And he will pick up the Hawk Ring here too, I guess. Hornet Ring, so not Hawk Ring. Which will be used for the last boss, actually.
Yeah.
And what a Hornet Ring does is it boosts your Visceral damage of reposts. Not sure about backstab, but definitely reposts.
I think it does also apply to backstabs, could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure it does, but don't want to spread fake news here, so...
Yeah.
Definitely
yeah, alright, fine.
Definitely do boost Viscerals. And that's it down. Clean fight. I mean, not perfect, but didn't die.
And Settbooster popping some souls there.
Yeah, he's gonna quantity storage, I guess. Yeah, most likely quantity storage the Soul Spear spell.
There you go, he's gonna buy 1,000,000 Soul Spears.
Yeah, now he has 999 times 4 Soul Spears to equip. He obviously lacks the attunement slots, so in Dark Souls you have to level attunement in order to get attunement slots in which you can equip spells. So you can't just equip every spell you have. But that's where the other quantity storage at Framped comes into play. You will get a few million souls and just level up like 40 attunement or something.
Levels for game.
Yeah,
so Komny heading to the archives now. And this is where you're gonna fight C. There's gonna be the Duke skip. See how he goes on that. That's a pretty old skip.
Old and tricky.
Yeah, it's an old one, it's a tricky one, it's very precise, but it's very clean and just the way it functions. It's just a simple gravity skip. And it stops you from having to die to the fake C fight.
Yeah, then normally you would go into the boss room up there, die against the boss because he's invincible. Then you respawn in a prison area, you have to break out of that and go back to Duke's. and fight him in his other boss room, basically. The Duke will skip all of that by just simply jumping on a railing of an elevator and from there on back inbounds.
So there he goes, killing the crystal golem,
there go the
which drops the broken pendant. Which, as we said earlier, is one of the steps necessary to getting into the DLC.
Yeah.
Here comes some thick levels up from Settbooster, from all those
he's just
souls.
He levels Dexterity here for faster casting speed. Doesn't really does anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, 45 Dexterity, you have maximum casting speed. Oh, Komny waving in the camera here. Very polite.
Hey Komny, hello!
Yeah, now it's gonna just equip a bunch of... Oh. He might have failed quantity storage for the soul speed here. He only has one of them.
Ooh. Okay.
Not sure if we can salvage that. At some point Crick sells soul speed too, but I don't know what's needed for that.
I think he's sort of working out what to do now.
And that puts him behind quite a bit. I mean, normally 4 soul spears should work out, but it's just not as comfy as having like 36 or something.
I mean, I guess you could use like homing soul mass and stuff as well, but it's, I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely not as comfy as you want it to be. Please talk to Crix, he might just sell it.
Okay, putting out.
Yeah, let's see what he does now.
Not sure what he's gonna go for.
Maybe asking the internet how to get more soul spears.
Yeah, resell soul spears. Komny heading down the crystal caves. Does he do the manly drop, as it is called?
Or does he do the boy drop?
It's kind of weird how we call it the manly drop. Like, it's not even that manly, really. Like, it's just not even that precise. Like,
he does go for the manly drop here.
He did it. What a man. He did it.
Gets it just fine.
Settbooster still on the Google. Hopefully he's finding it.
Yeah, hopefully he can continue here. Yeah, I think at that point... Oh, back in the game.
Oh, he's coming back. Alright, here we are.
Let's see what he does.
Okay.
Not gonna talk to Crix here.
Guess not. He's gonna walk somewhere else, I suppose.
I don't know.
So, but on Komny's side, he's about to do Seath. Seath is a pretty quick fight. You just sort of take out the crystal that makes him immortal, move swap, and he dies very quickly. Oh, we got a clam though.
Oh, got a clam in the fight.
Sometimes you can get a clam in the fight, which could mess you up.
But now it's gonna just bring out a meteor shot here. Yeah, easy peasy.
Okay, he's buying some great heavy soul arrows.
Not sure I wanted that. Oh well, let's see if we can salvage that somehow.
We'll see. It's gonna be very interesting for Settbooster. But I think he should be mostly okay.
Definitely gonna be interesting.
Great heavy soul arrow is not nearly as good as soul spears, but such is the way. Anyway, Komny's off to do the butterfly now.
Yeah, that's a really annoying fight for melee roads.
Yeah.
It's gonna put on stone armor here to get rid of the magic. So the butterfly will just cast magic all the time.
Oh, he's emoting. Ooh.
Oh.
Come at me, bro, he says. So he's got to try and throw the firebombs at the butterfly.
Oh, the Come at Me Pro setup didn't quite work. Still a few items there. Yeah, so the butterfly will just cast magic, because that at some point he will land, but it's super slow, so Komny will try to kill him before that plays throwing firebombs at him. That's the main reason why he currently storage fire bombs too. Going for the free aim here doesn't quite work out right now.
The free aim is better if you can do it, because the regular lock-on, you can just sometimes miss when you stray side to side. So it's optimal to do the free aim. So good on him for doing that. That's butterfly down. So apparently Settbooster can get more soul spears. You just sort of missed it in the menu.
Yeah,
So they're both
Komny is
heading in the same direction.
making his way to Little Caesar, while Settbooster will fight the Hydra.
Yep.
Hydra fight will be interesting for Settbooster here, because he has 4 soul spears and he needs 3 to hit to kill Hydra.
So he's got one room for error.
Yeah. And I guess he kind of wants to have a soul spear for the Golden Golem too.
Yeah. So you better not miss. I mean, the soul arrows work too, but slower. And he's just gonna slide down the ladder.
He can fight the Hydra reforming soul mask too, just waiting for the head to attack. Let's see if he gets them. That's a one hit on the middle head.
One hit.
Should be another.
I think that one connected. Oh, that one.
No, both missed here.
Oh,
yeah, now he's out of soul spears.
Now he's relying on the great heavy soul arrows. Meanwhile, Komny off to the DLC.
True thing to go for a Dragon Tooth here. Not that bad of an idea. Yeah, that's Hydra down.
Yep, that's done.
Nice backup there. Yeah, Komny taking the bonfire before Guardian makes sense. In a race, I guess. If you're not too comfortable with Guardian, because the run back is really long from the Dark Group bonfire.
I mean, you may as well play it safe. You usually can't reset in this sort of environment, so it's just one take. So Guardian, it's a very fast boss, but very low health pool. So you can get sort of messed up by him a bit, but...
Yeah, once you stagger him, it's basically down.
Yeah.
Might need a second. Oh, yeah, now he should be down if he staggers him.
One more, I think.
That's a stagger.
There we go.
Oh,
I didn't have the stamina scope for that.
No, that was a nice trade there. That's the things you can do with your full health and not enough to range.
And this is why people choose DT +5 in this tournament.
Yeah, definitely. Having the health food such as that, so you can go for peachy strats, helps. Settbooster on the other side, just 3 Dusk can really now go back to the shore, where Dusk will be able to get summoned as a merchant.
Oh yeah, okay. I was kind of wondering what he was doing here.
Yeah,
that's
so we get hidden body there, and that also makes Dusk set appear near the DLC entrance later on, so he gets the Dusk of Crown, Crown of Dusk that way around, which will boost his magic damage by 20%.
More damage, the better.
I hope he realizes that he,
So Komny on the way to Artorias, and I believe he's going to do what is known as Royal Wood Skip. And this used to be only possible with full control, but as of somewhat recently, you can now do it using one of those plunge bits, as you saw earlier, such as at the Hydra ladder.
Yeah, that's really cool for route without sorcery, because now you can do it without full control.
Yeah. Yeah, it opens up a lot of doors. It's really good. Let's see if he gets it. So again, the way it works is he plunges a ledge, he gets a bit of an interrupt with his fall, and he's able to roll out of fall damage and just iframe the fall damage. Dark Souls
again, he will use the Dragon Tooth for the longer plunging animation, just a little bit safer.
Yeah. It only works with some certain weapons here. Like, you need some big weapons for this to be possible. That's the usual setup. And he makes it. He doesn't send the elevator up, pretty confident.
I guess he will fight Artorias full health. So if he plays it safe, it should be no problem.
He should be alright.
Just bought 99 Queen Blossoms from the merchant there. Queen Blossoms boost your stamina regeneration, which is really cool for melee rocks. And
really good
also bought 998, I guess, bones. Because, well, that just skips like the need of duping them.
Yeah.
So I can just use them. I mean, most people who do that still dupe because of muscle memory, but in theory, they don't need to.
Yeah, we've seen a few people do that with the, 90 bones duping.
And he also picked up a Lloyd's Talisman, because there is a mimic, so a chest that will eat you if you try to open it, basically. And this mimic holds a key you need to fight the Calamite boss. And the Lloyd's Talisman will make the mimic just give you the item without the need to kill the mimic.
Yeah, it just like puts it to sleep, opens its mouth, and you can just grab the item.
Oh. Point blank miss with the salt speeder on the thing. Oh, does he just need 4? Oh, out of salt really... That's really scary for him now.
Setup. Yeah, this is not looking good. Okay, he's...
I think he kind of forgot to cast Hidden Body there.
Yeah, so this is the point where just not having all the soul spears is kind of hurting him a bit. So now Komny is going to trigger the Calamite fight. So before Hawkeye Goth can shoot him down, you need to have seen him first.
He didn't have the Venom Tranquilus ring on.
Ah.
Also run away, he doesn't use Hidden Body for that part. Since he bought it just now.
But it makes sense. You just cast on the elevator. There's Calamite flying by.
Yeah, so Calamite fight is really not that easy to get to either. You have to trigger the fight, then you have to get the key from the mimic, talk to an NPC who shoots Kalina for you, and then you can fight a boss, basically. Finally. Quite a bit of setup there. So yeah, Komny doesn't have full control, so he has to run around the whole DLC area here.
Yeah, usually you can do a full control quit out down that elevator chute, and you can just sort of skip this part.
Yeah, but with Hidden Body it's not too bad. If he, without Hidden Body, DLC is really hard to get through on a fast pace.
Settbooster got hit by the ball there. Not too bad, because he has infinite health. Well, a lot of health. It's going to have to send the elevator down. I think it's quicker to quit out after you pull the lever here.
Coming getting really low here from hot hits. It should be fine still.
Okay, he's gonna wait for it to come down. And Komny's gonna use Humanity here. Just to be safe. Alright, hopefully this time he manages to take out that golem.
And Komny, coming up. Actually bought 99 Lloyd's Talismans too, because he can.
One of his soul masses dissipated there on the elevator.
Oh yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh no,
man, this is really scary, this strategy.
Pendant. And Komny on the other side got the broken pendant, not the broken pendant, the crest key.
Got the crest key, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So now he's gonna head down to Manus.
And now he goes over the bridge, we call it the Hell Bridge. Because what happens to you if you don't have Hidden Body there?
Yeah.
That bridge will completely obliterate you.
A lot of guys who cast Dark Bead there, which is of course a very powerful spell.
Oh yeah, Settbooster will actually
check that out.
There. That's super interesting to see.
So this is a really interesting strategy. It's not faster than the regular archive skip, but like this, it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. Like notice he's sort of clipping out of bounds here, and he's gonna fall down after casting full control, and go down to a lower level.
Yeah, it's gonna fall through 2 non-solid floors here.
2 fake floors and there's 1 real one there. Real fake flaws.
Real fake flaws here. And yeah, now he skipped the Juka counter again. Just has to move a few bridges and he's on his way to Thief.
Yeah, so you gotta rotate this one.
Komny on the side, making his way to Manus. One of the
Let's see
most
if he goes for
aggressive bosses.
The Fog Gate skip will be interesting.
Yeah, hidden body again, because there's a Dark Sorcerer down there that can really make your day worse.
Yeah. The Humanity sprites can sort of just run into you and kill you. And also this guy with Dark Bead there, he can just snipe you. Or
yeah,
what do you call it?
DLC you really want to have hidden body basically all the time.
Yeah.
It's a little bit low there. I'm not sure if he survives that actually.
So he's not going for the
okay.
Fog Gate skip.
He's down there with the Ring Encrypt, which lowers the fall damage. And that was
Settbooster. Settbooster's going to take a bonfire in the archives.
Yeah, just save the bonfire there. Loses quite a bit of time here because you lose the bonfire in Dark Garden. Which you cannot warp to. You cannot warp to every bonfire in Dark Zone. So he has to walk there again from the parish.
Yeah.
Well, that's one of the most costly safety bonfires.
And that was a relatively clean Manus there. He got the rain attack at one point, which is not a great one to get, but overall that was pretty quick. So now Settbooster heading down to Seath.
And I believe he will pick up the Crystal Soul Spears afterwards too. Ooh.
We got hit by a guy there.
That was unfortunate. Just came right through the dissipating fog wall.
Yeah. Kind of a shame. Yeah, so Komny's going to head up to Hawkeye Goth. You get a cool cutscene, except unfortunately we're going to have to skip it because speed. Where basically what happens is Goth gets his bow out and he goes to shoot the dragon and he grounds it so that when you go back to the valley, you get to fight him in a fairer environment where you're both on the ground. And Settbooster not going for the manly drop. Going for a sort of manly drop there. It's a bit, you know, get RTSR. Nice.
Yeah, that's about his the last run he didn't have it and did a really interesting RTSR setup with the climbs before the fight.
Yeah, no, I saw that. That was quite strange.
that was something else, but this time he got RTSR beforehand. And Komny just talked to Garo, the NPC that shoots down Calamite for you, so now you can fight the dragon.
Yeah. And Calamite does a lot of damage, so even with a high health pool, it's possible to just die here.
Yeah, most likely he will just go for RTSR because at the damage output of Komny, there's not that much of a difference between full health
Yeah. It's a good idea to go for the RTSR for this fight.
Especially in DT plus 5, where you just three-shot Calamite.
Yeah.
Makes it really comfy.
So Settbooster making sure he does not have plans for sniping.
Yeah, sadly it doesn't have all the soul spears like normally. Because last time he used a soul spear to break the crystal. Because he could. Yeah, not just climbing soul spears here. Oh, right, he doesn't have enough of them. But Kratos is already doing a job there before Thief can attack.
Here's the Calamite fight. That's a good attack to get.
Oh.
He's gonna fly up.
Not a sprint. I was fearing that he would sprint there. He wouldn't have been able to dodge it, I think.
Yeah. Oh no! Just missed
stuck on the body there. Yeah, and Settbooster are trying to QS Crystal Soul Spears.
Yeah. Hopefully he gets it right.
Oh, looks good. Has 0 souls now.
Yep.
And now it's gonna kill Logan mercilessly to get his
Wow.
stuff.
It's a bit
which
rude,
will-
to be honest.
Yeah, it is rude.
Logan
but
teaches you all these spells, and what
you
do you
get
get
that
in response?
catalyst. You get that catalyst that boosts your damage output with sorceries by another 20%.
Yeah. So his damage is gonna be really good.
Yeah, so now the comfy mage road is back to being comfy. Gosh, now he has Crystal Soul Spear, which is basically a better version of Soul Spear. Plus, now he has them as much as he wants to.
So he's basically recovered now, he's back on track. In fact, he's gonna even kill Andre for the crest.
Oh, yeah, already has the crest. Just kills him because he's a rude guy.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Do it for the souls. Alright. Komny moves going too fast here. What a god. The move swapping actually has a rhythm to it. Can't be too fast, can't be too slow.
Yeah. Move swap is it's a uniquely frustrating glitch when learning.
Yeah,
because it's so precise, it's a rhythm, it's not really being quick, I should say. And it's very easy to be too quick.
At the start your menu you'll probably be too slow to do it, and you're finally fast enough, so you just mash through it, because that's the fastest you can go. Then as you go faster, you end up being too fast. Yeah, that was a clean fight.
And that was a very good fight.
That was a really clean fight.
That was quite good.
Punishing that neck attack again, like in his last run. Yeah, now we see Komny having 999 Crystal Soul Spear charges, which gives him 4 each. So he can't
be really
tune all of those, but still ends with like 20? Yeah, 20 Crystal Soul Spears. So the catalyst he picked up will actually half that. So he only has 10 in quotation marks.
So if he runs out of Crystal Soul Spears now, something seriously has gone wrong.
Yeah. Then we either saw some super sick dodges by Sith, or some not so sick misses.
Yeah. So he's gonna head off to Sith now. I can imagine this dog going down quite quickly.
Should be, even without others are. The ring, the Dragon's ring he got boosts by 20%, the catalyst by another. Doesn't have Crown of Dusk yet. Yeah, Komny missing Lord of Berserk.
Komny missing the jump there.
Let's see if it picks up the rubbish.
Certainly does. Pick up the rubbish.
That was completely worth it to pick up the rubbish here. Just to show how he feels about missing that skip. Guess he's gonna reapply it, buddy. Yeah. Definitely.
Saves 5 hours at least.
Gets blocked a little bit by the other.
He's gonna go for the jump again.
Yeah, that looks good.
And looks like he got it.
For the plunge. Yeah, go for the plunge. Rolls too late.
He did go for the plunge.
He did go for the plunge, but he rolled a little bit too late there. So still got the fall damage. Yeah, you can plunge there on the ledge of that roof tour to negate the fall damage down.
Okay, now Settbooster's off to the butterfly.
Yeah, and that will be a way more comfy fight than what we saw at Komny's side. Because that
this won't be free aim firebombs. It'll be very good.
No, Komny will just casually one-shot cover demon, everything goes right.
Yep.
Sometimes this dog there is really aggressive and will actually interrupt you before you get a second hit in. Luckily it didn't happen here. Now he's gonna make his way to the depths to kill the Gaping Dragon. Which will also be not that much of a problem for him.
Should be pretty quick. Nope, dog blocking the way. And here comes the butterfly. Let's see how quickly he takes him down. Or her, I guess. Look at that.
That's really comfy.
That's real nice. Right, gonna slide down here.
Yes, now Komny's gonna make his way to DLC too.
Yeah, Settbooster's on the way to kill the Guardian.
Yeah, Settbooster, I mean. Ooh, Komny going for an extra
Right.
safety stretch, so full health against gaping.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he thinks I may as well. Better safe than sorry.
True, bro.
Never has that been more true than in the Dark Souls All Bosses tournament.
Yeah, true. Oh, he wants to hit the head here, because taking that deals 30% extra damage.
Yeah. That's the main vulnerability of the Gaping Dragon. So Settbooster gonna fall down onto this bridge here.
Oh,
Not
quite
quite
like that.
RTSR. That's alright, it's gonna go down the ladder instead of going for a plunge.
Let's see if he's gonna take the bonfire for Guardian.
I really
well done by
appreciate
Komny.
Komny giving us these these interesting things here.
Very nice. Yeah,
So
Komny is
Stray
gonna
Demon
go
now.
to Stray Demon.
Back to the asylum.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, that was a close jump, but he got it. So we'll now go up into the nest and pretend he's an egg, and then the bird will get him back to asylum.
Pretending to be an egg in the middle of the run. This is not the time, Komny!
Yeah, Settbooster here now picked up the Crown of Dusk, which will boost his damage again by 20%.
Yep.
So he got a lot of
more damage.
Modifiers there.
Just keep piling it on. I wonder if that would have allowed him to one-shot the butterfly and get the crown first.
Possibly.
I think with Red Tearstone he would have.
Yeah, definitely with Red Tearstone. Let's see how fast the Guardian goes down here. Doesn't have Red Tearstone.
Got the lightning opener.
Does have a lot of different damage boosts.
Jeez.
Looks to be a 3-shot. Yes.
That's it. Stray Demon almost down. There it is. Now he's going to pick up the doll, which will let him access the Painted World to take out Priscilla.
Yeah, what else does Komny have left? Nito for Kings, Queen and Priscilla, that's basically it before Queen, right? So just
there's like
bosses.
Nito, yeah.
Well, and Pinwheel, I guess.
And Pinwheel. Pinwheel is a class.
6 bosses left. For Komny here. So let's
He's
see,
actually
I
doing
guess,
pretty well.
Yeah.
It's been pretty solid. Way better than his first attempt, which went quite sour to start with.
Yeah. Well, who knows what he would have gotten at first, because he actually forfeited.
Yeah, exactly.
On the way to Nito, so
Here we go.
that's new for him in the tournament. Settbooster, I guess he will show off the fall control version of the Hollywood skip, maybe? It's too pixelated for me to see, but I guess he's going for Hollywood skip, yeah.
I think he is. He's just taking a more direct route to it.
Doesn't take the safe route around.
Yeah, he's gonna aggro the guys there. Kind of scary.
Yeah, he didn't want to rock all the way there. Yeah, Komny pulling that lever, pushing that lever in that case.
Going for the quit out too. Is the quit out even faster? I mean, I guess it resets the positions of the skeletons, which is useful.
Yeah, it depends on how the skeletons act up there.
Yeah.
If the skeletons don't block you, it's faster to not quit out. RTA wise. That's again the in-game time muscle memory you have.
So Settbooster buying Lloyd's Talismans, Fire Bombs, and Homeward Bones.
Yeah, it doesn't need
Komny
Green
did it
Blossoms, because he is he doesn't need stamina basically as a caster.
Yeah.
Appears to go for the early Calamity trigger here. Just a little bit faster. Like 3 seconds or something.
Yep. Oh.
And well, they're also dogs.
Yeah. I mean, he's got such a high health pool here, it's less risky to do so than it would be in, like, Male Drinker.
Yeah, like normally in routes, you at that point already set up RTSR for the fight against Artorias. So
And that's
during
pin wheel
the
down.
early trigger there is much more risky.
Oh,
Yeah,
didn't open up the the menu to
Ooh,
cancel.
that's a bad situation to be in for Settbooster.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
Let's figure it out.
And now Tomb of the Giants is kind of interesting because it looks like from just the viewer's perspective, it looks like you can't really tell what he's doing. But it's actually not too bad because as long as you know the pathing, you know which route, where to run, it's actually pretty comfy to be honest. And he's actually going to take a bonfire as well, just to make certain.
Okay, Settbooster actually died to the drugs here because he quit out very near to the last dog, so he got attacked immediately after he loaded back in.
Well, thankfully he took that bonfire there.
Yeah, and he activated the elevator too.
True, so it's going to be nice for him.
Yeah, Komny not going for the Tomb of the Giant fog gate skip.
Fog gate skip. Has anyone gone for that yet?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I guess it's too new. Most people never did it in runs.
Yeah, and how much time does it even save? I wouldn't think it would be too much.
A few seconds. I'm not sure. 6.
Oh, jeez!
Ah, yeah, that was unfortunate.
Well, it's a good thing he took that bonfire.
Yeah,
Settbooster seems to be okay, unfortunately.
Okay, not sure what Settbooster does or what's going on there. Maybe controller issues.
Yeah. Kind of unfortunate. Hopefully he can get back into it quickly.
Okay.
But yeah, I was skeptical about him taking that the bonfire in Tomb of the Giants, but it's a good thing he did.
Yeah, worked out, I guess.
Alright, Settbooster is back.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna take on Artorias.
Oh, okay, I missed the jump this time, so goes the long way around. Through that hole, yeah.
Yep. And he's well on his way to get to Nido.
I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get a Black Knight Suicide there, because I always get it if I miss a jump.
Then you get a halberd. Oh, Settbooster got hit by...
Got hit by the white backswing, yeah. Actually decent damage.
Yeah.
Considering he is not in Artisar range.
This is kind of interesting, the sorcery Artorias here.
Oh,
because Artorias is quite mobile. It's easy for him to dodge some of these attacks.
Yeah, as he does.
Well, it's a good thing he has a lot of soul spears.
Yeah, definitely. There were a lot of stab attacks from Artorias. I've never seen that much before.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a very quick attack too, the stab.
As our Komny actually casting hidden body for the fight here.
That's a smart move, so that the skeletons don't aggro on him too well.
Yeah, skeletons shouldn't really matter that much though with the stone armor, but I guess why not?
Yeah, might be safe. Oh,
I think
Settbooster is talking in chat.
Now he's gonna attempt, if those guys let him, to fall control quit out down the elevator.
I think he made it.
Might have worked.
It looked like it was just on the line.
Yeah. Oh, the Nito crap. Feared by everyone, because no one knows how it hits.
Yeah, Nido grab attacks, pretty rare.
Yeah. So rare that basically no one knows the hitbox of that.
Yeah. Can't practice it because it happens like almost never.
Yeah.
It's another Lord Soul for Komny.
He equipped the Covenant of Taurus, so I guess he will go for the Four Kings fight next.
Four Kings next.
That's gonna be interesting because he has to do the skill skip without fall control, which is a somewhat precise skip.
The inputs are very precise for that one. To do it quickly is quite difficult. The way I personally do it is just to sort of edge your way forward a little bit, hovering over the quit out, and then when you see yourself drop, you just go for it and quit out. But yeah, it's a lot more precise without full control, and we'll see how he does with that.
Yeah, meanwhile, Settbooster got a rescue here as well.
Yep.
Just casually
So, yeah.
killed that one guy with his Crystal Soul Sphere because I ended up with them.
Yeah, why not? And he's gonna
I'm
head down to
gonna
Manus.
go down across the Hell Bridge again.
Hidden body helps a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Let's see if he sets up artists after Manus. That would be interesting to see. And on our left side, Komny now doing the seal skip.
Yep. Oops, kinda. I think he got it.
I never know. Too bad at this.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Nice.
So yeah, basically Komny is now out of bounds. He's below the water, as you can see here. So there's a bit of weird splashing happening above him as he runs. And he's running away in such a way that he'll eventually get off the collision and fall into the Four Kings boss fight area.
Yeah, all those
and then
walls
from
are
there,
not solid here.
Yeah, they're not solid at all. A lot of this you can just clip through. And he's going to drop an item at the bottom so he knows where he landed. It's helpful to knowing where the second king spawns. And he knows exactly where the first one will spawn, so he'll run straight to his position and try to take him out as fast as possible.
Yeah,
and in this route, I think you need 2 kings, so hopefully he gets that.
Oh, maybe he doesn't know where the first one spawns.
Oh, he went to it. So Settbooster, he's grabbed Dark Beam. Infamously powerful spell.
Yeah,
so you can attack the Four Kings as it dies there.
Yeah, that really
so
helps.
in that animation.
Which will lead to him only needing to kill 3 of the Four Kings, actually. Not sure if 2 are possible with others, I don't think so. But 3 is 3, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't ever get 4 kings and 4 kings.
Yeah, that's just not speedy. Yeah, the 4 kings is basically a recommendation by the game. not really the number, you can get less, you can get more.
Yeah, so he's gonna go for the 3 kings here, it's gonna be... won't be too bad.
So because the setting up artists are here for Manus, so going for the risky fight.
Ooh.
Sadly, you cannot set up homing soul monsters before the fight because they will disappear during the fog wall animation.
Ah, that's unfortunate.
Oh yeah, but it's just a 4-shot here. Easy peasy.
Wait, is it just the fog gate? The fog gate that stops you from doing the soul mass beforehand?
Yeah.
So if you did the fog gate skip, you probably could do it.
Probably, yeah. Might be possible.
Be worth looking into for Settbooster, probably. Yeah, nice kill on Manus, that's done. And Komny, I think he's gonna go for Gwendolyn now.
Yeah, most likely. Gwendolyn, Priscilla, and I mean, then it's basically just Gwyn, and he's done.
Yeah, I think so. Settbooster seems to be having some troubles.
Oh no, he's just typing in chat. Worth it.
Really worth.
Oh, maybe there's some trouble. It's an awful long time to just type shut up. But okay. So
that's alright.
Did he?
Maybe you have to think about what
talk to Gar yet? Oh no, okay. He just realized he has to talk to Gar.
Right, so Gwendolyn should be it's pretty quick to go down once you get to him, but the attacks he gets it's a roll of the dice basically.
Yeah, Gwendolyn is really annoying in speedruns. There are 2 attacks where I can move near him, and 1 attack where I can do basically nothing but hide behind a pillar. So it really depends on which order you get, if you get a good fight or a bad. So the ideal for Komny here would be to get the triple arrow attack into another arrow attack.
Just arrows is optimal.
That would be optimal, so you can just run through basically, without stopping. And
it's basically just the many more missiles, which is the bad opener.
Yeah.
The bad attack to get.
Quinlan should be a one-shot here. You stagger him with the first earning attack and kill him with the second. So when he reaches Quinlan, it's fight over.
So that's the bad attack. Followed by the big one there.
Don't get greedy here. Those little things actually deal a ton of damage. So if you get greedy and think, yeah, can go one pillar further, you might just die.
Look at these attacks.
Another single arrow attack yet. And now he gets it.
There it is. Okay.
Ooh.
Gonna get it.
Close.
Rough.
Close.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he had a really long distance between him and Quinlan when he started to go for it.
Yeah.
Can get it a little bit closer.
Okay, this should be it now.
Yeah, definitely.
There we go. And now it's just Priscilla and Gwyn, I think?
Yeah, I think so.
As for Settbooster, he's heading to Calamite now.
I should
See
write
how
down.
he does.
Who can
Yeah.
So
I mean, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, pretty sure as well. Settbooster gonna fight Calamite full life, I think. Yeah, takes a ladder down.
Ladder down, interesting. That's the
Might
same ladder
survive
that's in
one
the
attack
dark
with
room.
that. Not sure.
I think with that much health, he should be able to tank some hits.
Gets a really good attack here. You can punish that easily. And the same again.
So the damage seems pretty decent. Yeah.
That's just a dream fight right now for Settbooster. He played it really cautiously.
Well.
Oh,
Look at these attacks!
What? I want his RNG. I want his RNG.
Give it to me. So in the stomps. One more, and that's Calamite down. Cala meets his demise.
Yeah, go safe here. Komny needs a really long time to die, so it's really easy to bone out too early there, and then it will not be counted as beaten. So
yeah, you don't want that to happen. That's pretty bad when that happens.
That was the going for the safe, waiting for the victory chief message here, before you even start boning. Makes sense, definitely.
So off to Priscilla now.
For the completely intended ledge drop here. Because this
invisible ledge,
obviously, obviously is supposed to be there. It gets quite a bit.
It's nice you can do that. Otherwise you'd be able to take out the dragon on top.
Or go down to bone wheels, and you don't want to go down to bone wheels.
Oh no, you don't want to do that.
Because completely opposing to what Priscilla says, the inhabitants of the Pain World are not kind at all.
They are not kind. Priscilla's a liar.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Settbooster with his interesting Calamity Rings RTS star setup. I think he uses the ghosts for the rest of it.
Yeah, it's a semi-consistent setup. Yeah, Priscilla on Komny's side turns invisible, but you see the footsteps in the snow. So you can look at her with that, which he did just now.
One swing and then one more move swap attack. And that's Priscilla down.
The ghost setup didn't work this time.
Oh, dang.
Well. Yeah, so the normal setup on the way to Four Kings is ring swapping the Dust Crown Ring to half your health, and then dropping down the elevator shaft in a way that puts you into RSR range. But
also, we did forget, Komny has not actually done Seath.
He didn't?
I guess not.
Pretty sure, yeah, he did Seath.
Yeah, I thought he did.
It was a two-shot, yeah.
Okay.
What?
Komny just let the muscle memory kick in there and he just sort of woke up and realized, where am I?
Yeah, apparently. So he should now make his way to Kryn, the last boss in this game.
Settbooster going for the Ghost RTSR again. I think this is the most spooky RTSR setup I know of.
Yeah. Now another out the Calamity Ring, apparently.
Guess it's safer that way. And Komny is off to Gwyn.
Yeah, I don't believe that's just Alpha Settbooster here. Yeah, didn't work again. Might have to
Unfortunate.
practice that.
Yeah, might have to get the...
So Komny gonna take a no, not gonna take a counter attack. Apparently he will fight Gwyn with full life.
Okay. This might actually be a PB for Komny. Because keep in mind, that's RTA showing. And his PB is 132.36. So... I reckon it could be.
Might be, yeah.
It'll be close if it is, but yeah.
He's just gonna parry Gwyn to death here. And that's why he picked up the Hornet Ring at Sith, because he's gonna repost Gwyn to death. Which also saves time, because Gwyn dying to riposte, he dies way faster than if you kill him normally.
Hey, you got RTSR a different way.
Okay, so Settbooster will do the seal skip with the fall control version, I could imagine.
Yes, this will be a lot nicer, less precise. And Komny, here he is about to take out Gwyn, hopefully. Let's see. Oh,
yeah,
I think it'll be hit through his blockade.
And does not go for the...
No parry. Oh, he's... okay. This is... He's doing move swap Gwyn.
But he salvaged it. I'm not sure what he picked up the Hornet Ring for. But...
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh god, that's so spooky.
Oh god! Monka's shake!
That saves though.
Jeez.
Not bad at all.
Jeez. Well done, Komny.
And that's time. Press the button. Thanks.
There we go.
137.39. Let's see if that is PB and if you
Very
can
nice.
get Komny in for a little bit of
yeah,
creeping.
let's see if we can get him in here. And now Settbooster, he's heading off to Four Kings. And let's see how that goes with this interesting sorcery build he's gotten himself. So I'm going to use Dark Bead. I wonder if he can do the One King. I don't actually know. Oh, that's a magic opener. Nice, One King. Very good. Okay, got a bone out of there.
That's what you can do with a lot of intelligence and the right spells.
Yeah, the One King's quite satisfying. So I think he's heading off to do Stray Demon now?
Yeah, he has a really weird path to Nito Tour, but I guess he's gonna do Stray Demon now.
Yeah.
132.17, so that should be PB for Komny, right?
132.17. Yeah, that's a PB. Wait, is it? Hang on. I think it is. Oh, wait, 132.36, 132. Yes, it's a PB. He did it.
Congratulations, Komny, on your PB.
Yeah.
You should be joining us soon.
Hopefully. In the meantime, though, Settbooster will pretend to be an egg.
Yeah, the rest of the run is really comfy for Settbooster now. Just gonna dark beat everything to death. Not really.
Pretty cool route.
Too many hard fights coming up. Nito can be spooky, but he has the Havel's armor for that. So it should be fine for him.
Oh, there's a cutscene. Okay.
Another cutscene? Nice.
This is a lore speedrun.
Yeah. Taking the direct path, that's spooky. But with that much health, I guess you can do it.
It's a good man up.
Use the cutscenes to congratulate Komny here. Got gamer.
Good use
of
cutscene.
Just dark beating that boss to death.
And that's no problem. Strays down.
No problem at all.
Okay, he's stopping on the on the ladder.
I saw his stream was frozen at the time I was running, so guess not.
Settbooster. He's really dedicated to the chat. Settbooster, both runner and viewer.
Oh.
Okay.
Tries to sick siege setup here.
No, it's fine. He's going for the death warp.
Alright, death warp. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so he's AFK again.
Damn it, Settbooster. Do you run?
People are watching, please.
Keeping us on the edge here? Okay. Yeah, it would be nice if we get the in-game sound of Settbooster for the restream. Now. Yeah, Settbooster now going to the Nito.
Yeah, so he's going to take out Pinwheel, which should be a breeze, followed by good old Nito. I wonder if he takes the bonfire in the Tomb of the Giants, like Komny did.
Yeah.
We will see.
Yeah, it'll probably do the fall control without. But apparently, if he already casted fall control, I guess he's going for the RTA time save on the lever.
Yeah, probably. I guess so. I mean, I guess it's not too risky. Like he's allowed to. Oh, he's putting it out. Okay, he'll just recast it, I guess. That's alright. Dodging the fireball. Okay.
No, yeah, that's a fall control without. Just giving all of the catacombs. Now, the only scary part left are the skeleton wheels. They can still.
Yeah, the bone wheels. Yeah. Bone wheels can deal a lot of damage. Like it doesn't matter how high your HP pool is, you can just die from bone wheel.
Yeah,
especially
if
the counter hits.
Oh, that's spooky.
Okay, he made it.
That was close. Got a. Luckily in Dark Souls 1 you can't get interrupted once you're at a fog gate.
So. Okay. What spell is he gonna use? He's gonna.
I don't. Wait,
he's gonna. Mail breaker pinwheel.
Fuck damn, I think at this point.
Okay.
He realizes.
Look, I thought I knew all the latest up-to-date strats. I thought I was up with the times, but.
I'm getting trolled by Pinwheel here.
Yeah, I mean, Pinwheel can be a real boss if you wait long enough. There can be a lot of them, and it can be hard to find.
Yeah.
Fortunately, he gets them done pretty quickly. Right, Komny should be joining us pretty soon, I think.
I think so.
Yep. Here he is, Tomb of the Giants.
Just need someone to move him over into our jet.
Oh, he's going for an interesting way down.
Yeah, he's going for a long and safe way
around. Like a left path. That's kind of interesting. Let's see if he takes the bonfire. Oh, he does not. He's just gonna go for it. Hopefully this turns out well for him.
Doggo. Skeleton Doggo just missed him there.
Yeah. That guy usually misses.
I mean, he killed Danflesh in his run against Kemp. never count him out.
So it's a possibility.
Ooh, that was a nice jump directly down. Oh. I got confused with the holes there.
Yeah.
I thought he jumped directly.
That was a slightly longer path.
Down to the lower hole. but whatever.
So how many bosses are left for Settbooster? We haven't been keeping track too well.
Also the another one, so Komny and Priscilla should be left.
Yep, Gwendolyn and Priscilla. He's done Stray.
Done?
He's done walking.
The whole Isolative segment.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, he's done Bed of Chaos yet.
Yeah. Ceaseless, Fire Sage, Centipede, Bed of Chaos.
Yeah. So that's normally done pretty early, but this route does it, guess, near the end. I think Bed of Chaos is what he does directly before Gwyn, actually. I think I heard him say that somewhere.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense.
And he's got Havel's armor instead of the stone armor. Of course, leaving the Dust Crown on just to deal that extra damage. Just making sure the inventory is all set up here. Got Humanity's equipped.
Yeah,
here he goes.
Nito has basically one scary attack if you use Hidden Body, and that is the Scream attack. And he got it there. With Havel's armor, it's not too bad, but if you fight Nito in Artist R range, that attack's basically the one that will kill you. And now Comfy Crystal Soul Spear spamming here.
Yeah, and it's big damage. Quickly taken out. So we'll see now whether he goes for Gwendolyn or what else could there be?
Well, basically, I don't know, or Isolative, I think.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh right, Capra and Gaping.
Oh, of course, yeah, Capra and Gaping. Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. Still has them left too.
Yeah, I really like the Capra Demon fight in Sorcery. I just love the single Dark Bead and the really fast put out. It just looks really satisfying. Yeah, it almost fell off. Well, it did fall off, but he recovered from quitting out. That's a nice thing in this game. If you do make mistakes like that, you can just quit out.
Yeah, getting back on top, resetting Archer positioning. Quitting out really helps a lot here. Let's see if he gets the... Just kills everything for good measure.
Out all the hollows around.
Let's see if he gets slow network skip this time.
Okay. Hopefully he gets it first try.
That looks good.
Hey.
Yeah, I got it.
Nice.
And Hidden Body just ran out. It's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, still gets him just fine.
See if he gets the quick... Oh, that's an early Dark Bead. Worked out anyway, but he's
Yeah, should quit out now. Because the dogs will actually just die if you quit out now. Because you beat the boss.
Yeah. And quitting out puts you outside the... Oh, not the...
not anymore.
Only to quit out at the right time, right? That makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so he's going to head down to Gaping Dragon now. I'm not sure if he's going to go for Red Tear Stone here. He's got pretty good health set up for it. But you might want to just heal up to be safe.
Yeah, there's a lot of dogs and thieves on his heals now. So
yeah.
Kind of scary.
He's got enough damage anyway. Oh, that's a lot of dogs. And thieves.
Yeah, that was a safety quit out.
Yeah.
Definitely makes sense here.
Alright. Gonna head down.
There's one Dark Bead left for the Gaping Dragon.
I don't think that's going to be enough. I think he'll need to switch out to Soul Spear afterwards.
Now he got Artist R. That might just putting him in actually one-shot range.
He's got Bellowing as well. This will be some good damage actually. The Crown, Bellowing, RTSR, Dark Bead, and just a lot of stats.
And the Tim Crystallization Crystal that boosts
yeah, you're
damage. Again. Oh, that's just really cool here. If he doesn't get hit by the red, that red can kill runs. Okay,
it is known to happen.
Just fine. Okay, so let's see if he actually gets the one shot here. If he hits the head, which is another 30% damage increase.
I don't actually know how much it's going to do.
a lot.
It should be a lot though, like especially if he gets up like right close on the head. Oh,
yeah.
nice!
Oh, 7,000.
One shot, beautiful.
Okay, that was
That's really
satisfying.
good.
Oh, worth it just for that. That was so satisfying to see.
Yep. Now Gwendolyn. So again, Gwendolyn's a very RNG heavy boss. Got a lot of attacks which can open up with, which can mess you up.
Just getting the elevator on here.
Yeah.
So we can
There's a strategy some runners have been using where you can, early on in the run, before ONS, you jump off the turning platform and quit out just in time, so that when you come back in, the rotating center section remains in the downward position, so that you don't need to pull the lever later. But that's a bit of a tricky jump to do.
Yeah, it's kind of tricky if you were to do it, if you didn't practice it enough. You might just like...
Yeah, and if you get it wrong, you lose a lot of time, because you have to redo all that.
Yeah, that's good attacks to get near him.
Yep. Okay. There's the arrows.
Okay, he can just walk through now. That's a good Quinlan fight there.
It should be a one-shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily.
Nice. And now for Priscilla. So it's just, I think Priscilla, then heading down to Islip, and then Gwyn.
Yep. That should be done. So Priscilla, that's interesting. I guess he does not do it in Artist R to deny the possibility of getting the moan glitch.
The moan glitch. Right, so the moan glitch is something that can happen where, I'm not sure exactly, but if you one-shot Priscilla in a certain way, I think the way it works is one dark bead hits slightly after the other one. It sort of messes up the sequencing of how the script works, and basically you get an eternal oh but why, and it's a soft lock. You can't get out, you can't leave the painted world. You quit out, you just come back to the same thing, and you're stuck there forever, and that's a dead run. So hopefully we don't see that.
There are a few theories on why that happens, but we don't know for sure yet. So yeah, the safest for races is just to not one-shot Priscilla, basically.
Yeah, I mean, there is a way of doing it which makes it consistent, but for safety, I can see Settbooster not going for it.
Plus, you don't have Priscilla Balthazar. Just comfy as well. And with Dark Beats, you can just do what Wolfie did in his run, basically. Just spam Dark Beats in one round around you. And if it hits, you will see Priscilla again.
Yeah, I like that strat. It's very nice.
Because your Priscilla gets visible again when you stagger her. And Dark Beat staggers her basically instantly.
Right. Settbooster taking out the dragon here. Instead of going underneath, landing on the invisible platform. Guess it takes it out pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's just really source spears and it's down.
There's a weird bug with the legs up here, where if you do like a jumping attack on it there, it sort of just resets its animation. I imagine the developers just sort of put the legs there, said, set this guy to being in this position, and sort of left it like that, and had no reassurance to make sure it stays that way. So when you jump attack it, it takes damage, and for some reason that reverts it to its idle animation, so you can just walk under its legs. And here we go, let's see how he does Priscilla.
Yeah, there's one Dark Beat straight to the face.
Okay.
Oh god. Oh yeah, that's an anti-moan glitch setup there. She has like a little sliver health left.
Yeah. And
it doesn't take the spam tactic here.
Ooh,
more or less this.
Okay.
Find
Where
her.
is she? There she is.
Got her. Oh, boning out. That doesn't work. You have to leave the painted world.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Ooh. I can see Settbooster thinking about typing in chat there.
True. Yeah, so to get out of the Bane World, you can't warp out of there with the Lord Vessel, and well, you can't spawn back to the last bonfire, as you could see. So you have to go out after Priscilla. You actually can't choose between just going out there and without killing Priscilla or killing her. But, well, it's all bosses, so you obviously kill her here. In theory, you don't have to. But then you notice it's a Steam achievement, and you do it anyways.
Who cares about Steam achievements?
Hello, they're important.
Unless you're running all achievements. Unless you're like Nax or Prox. Missed the jump. There we go. Yeah, so I think just Isolith now. I don't think we're forgetting anything.
No, should be it. That was raging a little bit. Yeah, we can catch a turn A organizer to get Komny in our voice chat because he rages for a little bit, but he can't join because he doesn't have the rights to do it.
He's been sitting in the race setup patiently for a while.
I hope we can reach someone to get him in here. Oh well.
Right, so here he is.
Yeah,
already done Quailag.
The Demon Ruins now. Should be pretty easy.
Yeah. Here comes the Ceaseless first, I guess.
Yeah, let's see if he sets up Artist after that fight, because then it's a 2-shot. Or maybe with all his
yeah, with all his buffs right now, I think
it might just be a 2-shot even without Artist.
I would be surprised if it's not.
He just deals so much damage at the point of the game.
Crown of Dusk.
Actually,
Dusk Crown Ring.
It's kind of dumb.
Catalyst. But yeah, 3 Dark Beats should be plenty.
Yeah, that should be enough. Maybe, most likely actually 2 should be enough as well.
Yeah. So after this, I guess he's gonna bone back, go for the Fire Sage Elevator Plunge, take out Fire Sage, then the Centipede, Bed of Chaos, and then he'll finish the game defeating Win.
Now Settbooster actually doesn't do the normal parry at the beginning of Gwyn, but he strafes the jump attack and then kills him.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Super spooky, but
okay.
That's what it is.
Settbooster likes his spooky strats.
At least the last time he did it. Maybe he changed his ways since then.
We'll see. Look at that damage. C-shot.
Yeah.
No RTSR.
Easy. These roads. I mean, they're not particularly really fast compared to other roads, but they definitely are fun to watch at the end.
They are. And they work pretty well in a tournament environment. I mean, these characters are very overpowered at this point. It's quite fun seeing him rip through everyone. So here's a plunge again. Yeah, sorry, yeah. Fire Sage Elevator Clip.
Oh, well, a little bit too far.
Yeah.
Like walks there.
The actual elevator itself doesn't count as stable ground, so when you quit out and you're on the elevator, you'll go to your last position before the elevator. So you got to be careful that you're standing on stable ground before you quit out to attempt.
Sadly, this clip basically only works on this elevator too, because the elevator is part of the Demon Ruins below, so it gets loaded later than normal elevators that are part of the same area. Yeah, the extra good out there is just because you might just land on the area above Fire Sage.
There's like a branch you can land on. And yeah, it's really nice how the Fire Sage just doesn't even have AI at this point.
Yeah, the AI trigger is at the fog gate of the fog gate entrance of the fight. So when you don't go through the fog gate, you don't have AI. Works the same, by the way. if you open the shortcut before Fire Sage, then you kill Battle Chaos. You get through some skip out of bow shenanigans, the orange Charge Ring and Centipede. Then you can come from behind and plunge through there with auto elevator clip too. And that will leave him with auto AI too.
Okay, so he's equipping Havel's armor here to get some RTSR range, I guess?
Yeah. Looks like it.
It's a very inventive strat.
Very different fight of Centipede compared to melee route. Just walk to the side and then you spam Dark Beat.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Well, you should
Nice.
hit too. And he did. Okay.
Equipping the orange shard ring so we can walk on lava. And now one of the only major hurdles left is the Toki bombs, which is where you throw the fire bombs either side of Bed of Chaos, as we saw earlier.
Well, let's see if he takes this bonfire here. No, he skips it.
He's not taking it.
Makes sense, because if you fail Toki bombs, well...
Yeah. I mean, he's got a million bombs anyway, so if he does fail, he can just retry and just throw another bomb.
I don't actually think he storaged the bombs, but he bought a few from Chester.
Oh.
Taking the
he's going all the way along the branch.
Safe path along the branches here,
wow,
instead of running right through. That's
he's
a really
got plenty
safe
of health,
because you won't encounter any of the dragon butts, as we call them, that are along the way. It's not very professional, but well, I don't know.
Sure, they're dragon bats, alright? What else do you want us to call them? Like bounding demons? No.
Yeah, they're definitely dragon bats. No one else can convince me otherwise. I mean, look at this.
Oh, getting stuck on his foot there. And he's through it. I think he... What?
Takes the back entrance there.
Oh.
He's aware of the further entrance at the front there.
I guess it's a bit safer because, like, the dragons can't jump on you. Go that way?
Yeah,
I don't know. It seems like a bit too much. To be honest.
too much safe here. And not enough speed.
Alright, I'm interested to see how many fire bombs he actually has. I wasn't paying attention when he bought them. It should be a lot, though.
Yeah, he bought a few from Chester, like 4 or 5.
Okay. That's plenty
yeah,
for the purposes of this.
Maybe even more, I'm not sure. The life equality isn't really good enough to see the exact number, but it should work out.
Alright.
Yeah, equipping the bar here. Water bombs, obviously.
Healing up beforehand, just to be safe.
Yeah, and he has 6 bombs.
6 is... yeah, that's more than enough. That's room for 4 failures. And if that's happening, you're getting firestormed anyway. That's a bit tough. Hopefully he doesn't miss any. Hopefully he just throws 2 bombs. And gets the fight over and done with.
That would be ideal. It's a little bit different setup here with the backup.
Yeah, that's actually what I do. Works
yeah,
pretty well.
same.
And it works.
Out, yeah. Nice. So now just punch it back, bone back, and then you have only Quinn left.
Yep, he's almost there.
I actually shot it with an arrow.
It works, I guess. Skewer that bug. Right, unless we're forgetting something, that should be the last boss before Gwyn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, it looks like it.
So just jump down the hole. Not sure if he will set up RTSR. with the Black Knights down there, or they just have enough damage to kill him without it.
We'll see. I think at this point he doesn't even really need RTSR.
Yeah, might be.
He's got so much health, it's kind of hard to set up. Really. Like, a Black Knight hit wouldn't even put him in it.
Okay.
Well, I guess, oh, yeah, he could just equip Dusk Crown Ring. Then get hit again. That'll work. But yeah, I think this might actually be sub 2 hours in-game time for Settbooster. Because keep in mind, he spent a lot of time to put it out, and in-game time only tracks when you're in the game, so...
Sorry. Yeah. Keyboard. It's a little bit loud. I think we finally got Komny in here.
Hello.
Congrats on your, I think it was a PB.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It wasn't a PB, but it was a good run for a race. No.
On Speed Souls, it says you got a 1:32.36 as your PB.
Oh yeah, but I had a 1:30.41 run, but I didn't submit it because I wanted a better time.
Oh well.
Okay,
still
fair enough.
Pretty close to PB, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
it was a good performance. It was an overall pretty clean run.
Yeah, how satisfied are you with your performance today? Is it alright for the rest of the tournament? Or can you improve a bit?
I don't know. The competition is really tough. I'm getting some meme deaths, and I'm probably facing Hivemine in the next round. And he's a tough opponent, at least for me. And it's gonna be fun, I think.
Yeah, do you think you can beat him with a good run?
Sorry?
Do you think you can beat your next opponent with a good run, if it is Hivemine?
Yeah, maybe. I need a miracle. Maybe he has, I think, a 1:21 time, and mine is 1:30.41. So 9-minute difference is huge. That's like 1 hour RTA, basically.
Well, I mean, in a tournament setting, it's a bit different. I reckon almost anyone has a shot at anyone, almost, because like it's easy for someone to make a mistake and lose a lot of time, and just as easy for someone else to make no mistakes and lose no time. So I reckon you got a shot.
Yeah, Settbooster just finished up as well.
Yeah, he just finished now. Finally finishing. Well done on his part.
So then...
So yeah, Komny, it was very good to see you finish such a great run. It was unfortunate what happened to you in the first run, and it's really good to see you come back like this.
Yeah, man. I was so nervous at Taurus. Practice was very rough with me. Taurus is just a meme for me. And and that's why I started Hunter in the Dragon Tooth +5, just because I want that bow. I hate throwing knives. It's horrible, man. It's a pain. So I'm glad I got through it. And the same with Gargoyles. I did it after ONS because I hated with the not move swapped Drake Sword.
Now let's see if we can get Settbooster here in as well.
Yeah, I guess Settbooster in as well. Yeah, why not?
Nice.
Overall, a very interesting race to watch. A lot of fun stuff there.
Yeah, definitely good luck on your journey through the rest of the tournament. Let's see how far you can get.
Good luck.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, shout outs to the Speed Gaming staff and Typo and Brood for organizing this tournament. That's very cool from them. And you guys from commentating and the Speed Souls community as a whole, and Settbooster, of course, for entering the tournament. He's a great dude. So that's it for me, I guess.
Alright, well thank you. Well done. It's a great run. Good luck against whoever you might verse next, be it Hivemind or Carmel.
Yeah.
Yeah, see you in the next round then, Komny, and good luck.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. So, and there we have Settbooster.
And we got Settbooster.
Thought I had to get moved.
So,
how are you feeling? How do you... what do you think of that?
I think I raised the bar for disappointment, really.
No, I reckon you did fine. Like, your route is very interesting. It was great to watch. There was some really impressive parts, actually. It was the main, like it was unfortunate at the ONS.
Yeah.
You sort of,
I sort of just I began memeing up. I probably still gotta go like a 152, maybe something like that. But I just began memeing after that. And one thing, I thought the only thing I had going for me was the cool ass Calamity Ring setup, and the only time that has ever failed was in my run with Siegewell. So I was like, I may as well do it. I failed it twice, 3 times. It's failed, and all of them were in speed run races.
the spooky ghost setup. I mean, it's always a monkey shake for me when I watch that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely cool to watch there.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so sadly, you are.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
the first person to be eliminated.
Well, thanks you for participating.
That's right. You're very new to this. You had a go, and I think you did very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely showed that even with little experience, you can still get good times for everyone who is new to speedrunning.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I hope they eventually have another one of these, because this is. I'm not. Yeah.
You'll come back next year.
I thought I could have at least. Thought I could have at least beat my last time, because I've PB'd that by more than 15 minutes now. So, but I PB'd my time from Siegewell's race. At least that's what I mean.
So what's the in-game time for that run?
I don't know. I think it was like 2:05, 2:06 maybe. I didn't even really look. I honestly just hid the live split after a while and just brought up the chat. That's where I started typing.
Yeah, I could tell you sort of feeling a bit downhearted when we saw you talking in chat.
Yeah. Well, I almost quit at ONS, so I quit out, and I thought.
Yeah, props for.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't.
Yeah. And also, I always quit out at the. I was gonna forfeit at the quantity storage stuff, which I don't know. Like, I swear I did it right, but I must have missed something.
Yeah, apparently you could have gotten the Soul Spear from Briggs, I think.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Then I was like, oh, my route's done. I can't do anything. Then like it hit me. I was like, oh, 10 crystal catalyst. Of course. It's like, it's what I used to do like 2 weeks ago when I did that. Yeah, so I just killed Hydra with the Mail Draco way. And then, yeah.
Backed out in the end.
Yeah. Well, good job to Komny. He really had a good race. Like, I was watching his race towards the end of it, and he was going really well. 132, so that's in game time. But that's nearly PB, isn't it?
It wasn't quite. Apparently, he got like a secret PB which he hasn't uploaded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was close to his PB, so like 90 seconds over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was a really good one for him, definitely.
Yeah. So who's he up against next?
The loser of Kamul was 5 Mind.
Ooh.
Yep.
That'll be a nice race.
So either way, it's gonna be quite tough.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, excited to see that. There's one other race today as well. That will be Mr. Broad versus Master 876 on Speed Gaming 3. Will start in about 6 hours, I think.
Yeah, I'll be there for that.
Alright, 5 hours. A little bit less than 5 hours. All Speed Gaming 3. Yeah, that will be interesting to watch. They're really on a similar level.
Thank you guys for
commentating.
It's a good race.
Yeah, thanks for
because like
being
they're
here.
more evenly skilled.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for joining us. You did well.
We're gonna end here now too.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess so. Thanks for watching, everyone.
End the stream.
Bye.
Bye guys.
Bye.
See you later.